This playthrough is rated M for mature.
This base can't be destroyed. I won't allow it.
These Krogan are slaves of Saren, puppets, tools to be used and discarded. Is that what you want for your people? All right, we're done here.
Wait, what? Did you just kill him, Chief?
Commander's orders.
Yeah, but I just can't believe it.
What took you so long?
I decided to aim, you know, since you were standing behind him and all.
Wait.
You bastard.
Commander, are you all right?
No, I'm not. I can't believe he'd turn on us.
What happened?
I just couldn't reason with him. He wasn't gonna let us take out the base.
Damn. I knew he was angry. I just didn't think he'd lose his life
This
for
can't
it.
be destroyed. I won't allow it.
Rex, please. We can discuss this.
No more talk, Shepard. I've got to do this my way.
I don't think so, friend.
Why the hell did you do that? I was still talking to him.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I couldn't take the risk that he might injure you. Or worse.
That's not your call. Never do that again. Understood?
Understood. The risk that he might injure you. Or worse.
You did what you had to. I just wish I could have reasoned with him. Thanks, Chief. He just wasn't gonna listen to reason.
I kinda figured.
Wait, what?
Krogan, shall I arrange for a council-sponsored service? Or should we dump his body in the swamps?
We couldn't have gotten this far without him. We owe him a decent burial.
You have a strange code of honor, Commander Shepard. But I will see the arrangements are made, assuming we survive the assault on Saren's base. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
It's a good idea, but your people are gonna get slaughtered.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
We'll need someone who knows Alliance communication protocols.
I volunteer, Commander.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
This is my decision, not yours.
Either of these two will do, Commander. Both seem willing to sacrifice their lives if necessary, though if we are lucky, such sacrifices won't be required.
Williams, you'll accompany the captain. No heroics, understood?
Aye, aye, Commander.
I will have the ordnance...
We'll be fine. You'll see.
Yeah, good luck.
Is there something you want to say, Chief?
I don't know, it's just weird, going under someone else's command. I've got used to working with you. All of you.
Don't worry. We'll see you on the other side.
I know. It's been an honor serving with you, Commander.
It doesn't matter if we're not in the same unit. We are still a team. Watch each other's backs, keep your eyes open, and fight like I know you can. We'll all come out of this in one piece.
You bet, Commander.
Sun, surf, sand, and Geth. I bet they don't put that in the brochure.
This world reminds me of where I grew up on Palaven. Minus the Geth, of course.
Better than he is.
Yeah, I guess so. What happened?
I'm fine. Now let's move on.
Sure. Whatever you say.
I'm sorry the Krogan couldn't be reasoned with. Shall I arrange for a council-sponsored service? Or should we dump his body in the swamps?
He betrayed me. Leave his body here to rot.
I'll have my men drag his corpse to the swamps later, assuming we survive the assault on Saren's base. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
You expect me to commit one of my people to your command?
We are all soldiers by trade. If your people are not prepared to face such a risk, would you really want them by your side?
You are, Captain.
We'll be fine. You'll see.
Good luck.
It's a dangerous situation. Keep your eyes open and be ready for anything.
You bet, Commander.
We could definitely use the help.
I don't know which is worse, the Geth or all this sand in my... Never mind.
Nothing like a nice, relaxing stroll on the beach. Blasting bad guys with my boomstick.
You can blast me with your boomstick any day, Williams. I mean, greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Mass Effect. In the last episode, we dealt with Rex in multiple different ways, and probably there's a couple of extra, just before this, extra lines of dialogue indicating it. Another case of, I noticed a lot of repeats lines being said there, but what can you do? Can't do a million different words. I mean, you could, and not be lazy about it, but anyway. So, the reason we're back here is we charged Vauldemare with Rex and Tali, but what happens if we just don't help Kirihei at all and just go through it as is? Yeah, he'll probably be fine. He's a special tactics and reconnaissance
Shadow is on the ground. Repeat, Shadow is on the ground.
person, so he'd be able to get through this quite easily with no problems at all. And like I said last episode, technically you only have to do one of the missions to help them. I mean, they still get hurt otherwise, but
we can't reach the Geth turrets. They're out of range.
and if you get further into the map and completely ignore, you can still go back.
We have to move. Anyone left from Manavai, merge up with Jayato. Lieutenant Olenko, with me.
But yeah, you can see how, like,
Calling SAT strikes. Jayato, watch for comm stations. Olenko, can you see anything?
you can see that there's slight dialogue. You can still go back and kind of do it, but you can tell that there's slightly different dialogue if you choose to ignore and not, like, do any of the missions on the way there. So this one I'm not sure. I said I don't think you could skip it, but let's see if I just don't attack anyone and just, like, move on to the next step. I have to be very careful with this if I to ignore combat because I might get killed. So, but because I'm not sure, because like last time we just kind of did it.
We're getting
and
bunker up before the aircraft return.
Okay, I was just trying to get away from the Krogan dude so I could skip him. So I'm just trying to avoid all the because I don't want to go there. So yeah, I could just go forward here. Yeah, I had to be wary of the Krogan who kept trying to charge at me the whole time. So but luckily with my armor and everything like that, I can kind of just breeze through it. Except for that one he kept charging me, because you saw I almost died there, but nothing I can't handle. I think there is a limited space where you have to.
Form up with Jayato. Hold that line.
Okay, so yeah, if you don't do the flyers, Kirihei gets taken out. So as he says, as Kaiden says there, Ashley basically says the same thing, but yeah, basically he gets killed at that point. Yeah, everything I've looked up, it's the flyers that indicates that if he survives or not. If you don't do the other missions, his team gets killed, but he still survives, and really that's the only important thing. There's one last thing you can do. When you go inside, there's like an alarm you can turn off.
Holding ground. Jayato around me. Shadow team must be getting close.
Okay, so you do have to do the mission as is. Like, you have to do it at that point. If you skip it, then you immediately see the recompense. You can probably still go back and do it to get like some of the experience or whatever, but at this point, we've hit that point. So, yeah, Kirihei's team. You've entered Saren's base successfully, but Kirihei's team is still fighting a deadly battle. They'll continue the push. Oh, that's the same. While you make your way into... oh, well, maybe if I go inside or something like that. Yeah, we'll go the opposite way this time. Instead of before where we went to the sewers, let's just go straight in and see what happens. The main reason I helped Kirihei is, other than I didn't want the Paragon, but I wanted all the experience, which you have to purposely... you had to purposely, like, help them out to get all that, so...
We've got access to base security. Should be able to cut the alarms from here. Might even be able to trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear the guards out for us, but they might be too much for Lieutenant Olenko and the Solarians to handle.
This also happens if you go the other way as well. You also run across, which I'll show off here in a second. Obviously, if you want to completely annihilate Kirihei's team and leave no... and don't worry, Olenko does survive, oddly enough. Yeah, you think of the first time you do that's actually what that something would happen to your companion if you do that, but don't worry, they survive no matter what. Just Kyrie and his team just get almost completely decimated. Yeah, exactly. They can handle it.
Alenko can take a few more. Minimize the guard presence in the base.
Aye, aye, Commander. I hope Alenko's paying attention.
Shows how much respect I have for Alenko. Just throwing all these people at him. Forgot about this last little... Oh, and then, yeah, this is just a another way inside, which we can get this way from the other side. So, let's see if it says here in a second when you run inside, like... yeah, if you go in through the sewers, you can get back to this place. You just come in from a different spot. Oh yeah, I'll go over that here in a second, who those are. Yeah, those are Solarians, huh? What do they call them? Indoctored? Indoctrinated? Yeah, they're pretty easy. Oh, I guess I could...
Captain Curie said something about losing some men.
There appears to be more indoctrination at work. I am beginning to wonder about the purpose of this place.
Well, at least if anything, it shows off extra. I can show off extra dialogue without having to quote grind for them later. They say that if you go from the top or the bottom. So, let's see. Do I have the indoctrinated stats? There's not much to it, obviously, but let's see if I have them. No, I don't have them pulled. I mean, there's really not much to say. It's basically they have pistols and they can get shot like pretty quickly by you or anyone. And they're susceptible to pretty much everything, so there's really no, there's nothing to really look up. So I was going to, but I was like, yeah, there's really there's no strategy really. Yeah, I know I could have dodged that, but I'm not really trying. I was trying to see if I could get that last little bit of dialogue when you, because there should be like one more set of dialogue when you summon, when you send the reinforcements after Alenko, like, oh, we're. At least I could have swore there was. If you choose to send them your way instead, you get extra units you have to fight.
Hello? Is someone out there?
Oh, I'll do that here in a second. I could have swore it up here somewhere. Oh yeah.
Reinforcements. Janto, hold your ground. We're being flanked.
Okay, there you go. I think there's another line of dialogue, but I don't want to go too far into this. Other than, yeah, you set them off. Oh yeah, and this group doesn't have decryption, so I can't do that anyway. So okay. If there's anything extra, I'll show that. But let's actually get back to the actual official group here. So let's load it up with back to Rex and Tali, and see how we are doing on that front. Kyrie actually survives in this case, so. Alright, let's finish the sewers here. Oh, wait. I think I might have just saved, like, right before I opened the door, yeah. Uh-oh. Indoctrinated. More indoctrinated. Yeah, they're really easy. I'm trying to remember if they even have any abilities. I don't think they do, actually. It's just, they just attack you and that's it. Shield interface. Oh, nice. I don't think I had 3 shield interface X's yet, but I could be wrong. Okay, yeah, and see, this is just another way to access the security.
We've got access to base security. We can cut the alarms from here, maybe even trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear the guards out for us, but they might be too much for the Solarian teams to handle.
And Kyrie still survives. Like I said, Kyrie only dies if you don't destroy the flyers. Everything else is just them, so. But in this case, they've got enough to handle. I need the experience anyway.
Just disable the alarms. We can handle any guards inside.
And if you just choose to do the other way, yeah, we get a Paragon, but like I said, I'm doing it for the experience, so. I've already maxed out my, actually, isn't my Paragon actually maxed out too? Oh, that's right, because I did the monkey, glitch, or whatever. Or the piker glitch, or whatever those monkeys are called. Oh, nice. And yeah, we can still get here. If you choose not to go this way, you can still get here. Legit, so. Just seeing if there's anything. Oh yeah, more indoctrinated. Yeah, the Solarian team got a Although it's interesting, if you bring Liara, you actually have more. Actually, Rex and Tali don't even say anything about the indoctrinated. They just kind of start attacking. Unless I did something to block off their... Maybe you have to go the other way to do that. I'm not sure. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to say like what gets certain commentary to happen and what blocks it off. Or if certain characters don't have dialogue, or it's bugged and they don't, and their lines don't activate. Like, I believe every character does have a line, but maybe it gets cut at the last minute, like, or when they're coding the game, they forget to code in certain dialogue, so. What's all this here? These cells. No, it's like some indoctrinated inside. Or maybe they're regular people. Let's see if we can. Kind of reminds me of Call of Cthulhu for some reason. Actually, we're pretty close on that assumption, actually. Okay. Got nothing there.
What do you want? I told you everything. Who are you? Alliance, right? I knew someone would come. It tried to break me, but it couldn't. I shut it out.
Yeah, exactly. Call of Cthulhu. Oh, it doesn't say you're indoctrinated, so you must be good. Are you okay? Who are you? Identify yourselves now!
Nobody's going anywhere till I get some answers.
Private Mano Savat of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG, sir. Captured well on reconnaissance 6 days ago. Glad to answer, sir. Never any questions from these bastards. Just whispers and poking and cutting. I'd said anything to get out and get some payback. That's not too much to ask, is it? A little payback?
Well, I'm always for payback. Are you fit to fight? What happened to you?
What do they do to you, soldier?
Experiments, but I don't know what for. The effect of incessant whispering on my shortening temper? Who knows? I just need out.
Something's not right here, Shepard.
He is acting a bit crazy. I can't just leave him. You're right. Forget about him.
He's not part of the mission.
No. I need to get out. This room is too small and it keeps talking, and I really want to get out of here and get some work done. I need to get out. Let me out.
Yeah, you're way too suspicious. All right, let him out. Sorry, I can't risk it. No.
I can't take that chance.
Can't take that chance. No chance. I need to do what it says. I have to. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out.
I don't know why I like that little bit of cutscene, but yeah, if you let him out, he attacks you. So yeah, listen to what Tali or whoever your other player tells you to do, or not other player, your other associate, whoever. I don't know. Like I said, I wish I could hack the game and like tell you like who has priority and how you get conversations to tick, but because I've noticed I've played games before, I've heard about games in the past where every character had a line of dialogue, but for whatever reason, they either the lines are still in the game, but they never access them, or whatever. Actually, this game has a lot of lines of dialogue that were either read, but
Lieutenant. We don't want them to bunker up. Draw them out.
Yeah, since Kyrie is still alive, I always thought about doing it where I replayed it where I do the Geth Liars but skip everything else. But I think the dialogue's pretty similar, if I recall, so... I'm not trying to find every line of dialogue. I've already missed quite a bit of dialogue in this game already, either by it not activating properly or whatever. Oh yeah, when I was playing it from before, you could actually deactivate the alarms when you finally got here now to help them, but obviously the damage has been done. So, hey, let's see. Let's go back the way we came earlier. Oh yeah, and this is...
Is someone out there?
And here's another... Oh, never mind. I was thinking we could... Oh, no, we can't get down there. Or... Yeah, never mind. I think you come from this way, I think. Oh, there's the outside. Yeah, let's see what's over here. More crazies? Oh, yeah, most likely.
Well, you're not a Geth, and you're not wearing a lab coat. I guess I'm glad to see you. Lieutenant Gonto Imnes of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment, captured during recon. I assume the fleet was called in to destroy the base?
Well, you seem to be more within yourself than the other guy did, at least. I'm sorry I'm all you get. I was sent alone. Why should I trust you? The other guy, like, rammed his head into the glass.
Everyone here is indoctrinated. You might be working for Saren.
My whole team was altered, but I was left alone as a control subject. I still have my senses, although I almost wish I didn't. I watched good people reduced to mindless husks. There wasn't anything left. Others died during the experiments. I envy them.
God, what have they been doing to you all here? Think I can trust you? I'm letting you out. I can't trust you. Tell me about the research.
Do you know anything about the experiments they were conducting?
They were studying indoctrination. Symptoms, progress. Saren uses it to control his people, but I don't think he fully understands it. I don't know much else. I just saw what it did to the others. Turned them into empty husks. I can't end up like that. Please, let me out.
In this case, I'm trying to remember. I think they still attack you. I don't know if he specifically attacks you, but the others attack you because they're all indoctrinated. I think I can trust you. I'm letting you out. I can't trust you.
If I let you out, how do I know you won't just attack me?
It's obvious that I'm not crazed or drooling like the others. Let me out and I'll stay out of your way.
Yeah, I don't think so. Too risky.
Sorry, I can't take that chance. I'm not opening your cell.
No, don't leave me here. Please.
Huh. But yeah, I don't think he attacks you, but I think everyone else does, though.
Please, don't leave me here. I don't want to end up like the others. I saw what those experiments did to them.
If
Okay,
I
I
let
guess
you out,
it's obvious that I'm not crazed
it's the same.
No, don't leave me.
And no, you can't get infinite renegade points for that, but...
These look docile. Their minds are gone.
Oh, this is no way to treat a prisoner. Kill them, sure, but to leave them like this?
Like I did to you in other realities, Rex? Let them out, safer to keep them here. Yeah, open the door and kill them. Kill them!
better to die than to live like this.
It's all we can do for them.
Yeah, you get renegade for just like you know, executing them. It's kind of weird to Rex to see Rex kind of look away. Tali makes sense, but Rex is like, you're the one who suggested it, dude. Although it's whoever the other companion is. Well, they always give you a angel and devil on your shoulder for every character. I actually off screen, I remember when I was doing trying to get that one character to show off what happens if you don't have enough companions to get Rex to convince Rex. I brought like 2 combat characters. I think it was Rex and Ashley. I brought to the Rachni, and when you choose to kill him, I think it was Rex and Ashley. Rex still does the whole don't like let her go because of what my race had to do to kill him. But then Ashley says, I don't want killing. I don't want killing the whole extinct the whole race. It won't look good with Final Judgment. Yet, if you bring someone else along that's Ashley's more opposite, like Liara or Kite, she'll say, oh, we should just kill them because they're dangerous. So it's kind of interesting how certain lines of dialogue will be there if you depending on the companions you bring. I think it's because Rex is clearly on the don't save the Rachni side, so you're always going to get whoever else is with them will always be the other, try to convince you to let the Rachni survive, that type of thing. But yeah, I forgot about that because like half the characters I build don't have decryption or electronics, so I usually have to bring like a techie with me. So bringing like 2 combat people like Ashley and Rex together doesn't happen too often. So I sometimes forget that sometimes will be slightly extra bits of lines of dialogue if you're bringing them. Not every time, though. It was like, some cases it would just be the same or whatever. But yeah, for some reason Rex and Ashley, or Tali don't say anything about indoctrination. I wonder if I went this way if they would have said anything. I don't know. Like I said, as much as I played this game, I don't remember every little, conversation tick and on what activates certain lines of dialogue. I've been trying to, actually, during this playthrough, I've actually been trying to unlock as much dialogue as I can. Well, I guess that's not true. When I first started recording, I wasn't actually going to do that, but after playing the game for so many days, I was actually like just trying to find all this extra dialogue at this point. That's why some of my videos, like halfway through the series, I started tacking on extra dialogue, because I was just like, you know what, might as well, since I've been replaying the game multiple times, back to back, off screen. Actually, is there any extra lines of dialogue here?
This place is an abomination. Saren's research must be destroyed.
That's another thing I forgot to do over the course of the game, is that sometimes, like I mentioned at the very beginning of the game, when someone says huh or whatever, you know, it's probably a good idea to talk to them, but over the course of the game I kept forgetting to talk to the characters after we enter new areas, because they might have new lines of dialogue, so.
Saren needs to pay for what he's done to my people.
There's only one line of dialogue, or is it?
The Solarians are counting on us, Shepard. We can't let them down.
Oh, there's more lines of dialogue.
This place is an
Okay,
abomination.
that's the same.
Saren's research must be destroyed.
I'm going to tear this whole place down.
Yeah, this is why I like bringing Rex with us. Uh-oh. Yeah, we got husks. So probably a good idea to swap to, actually, since we're indoors, actually, swapping to our shotguns would actually be a really good idea, actually. And we're about to fight husks, so, you know. Alright, what we're... Ooh. Oh, we got a Savant. Oh, wait, I think everyone has the Savants equipped, though. Let me double check, though. I think Kaiden was the only one who didn't have Savant equipped, I think. Oh, we get Tata Husk? I could have swore they originally would make noise when you talk to them, like, "Arr!" Yeah, we got used to those like shotguns where they immediately knocked that one guy over. But I think it's because I don't think it's because I touched the panel. I think it's because.
What is going on here? Where are the guards? Where is Saren?
Wait, was that a Krogan doctor? Oh, sorry, no save back. This is Glory of my species. I guess I killed it before it activated, but yeah, I thought Krogan didn't have doctors. I thought they were all warriors and stuff. Man, wait till the second game. But yeah, I'm trying to remember if I was surprised or if I just saw them as meat shields to be attacked at that point. But yeah, it's Krogan. Apparently Krogans do have like scientists and stuff like that. Who knew? What'd you say? Just the way you liked it? What? I can barely hear that in my headphones. I try not to turn up my headphones too loud because I don't want to blow my ears out. But yeah, we didn't get enough time with the doctor. He died before we, oh, almost missed that. He died before we could get his lines of dialogue in. So that's how they were able to get Krogan on board. They found a Krogan scientist. Although I don't think that scientist gets particularly mentioned in later games. I think it's just that there are Krogan scientists. Kind of like how, what was it, Star Trek had an episode where they actually had Klingon scientists, and they were kind of mocked and belittled because they weren't warriors. That's why it's still surprising that the Krogan even, the Klingon Empire was even as strong as it was. You think it's like, you have to have some scientists. Oh yeah, this is another. This area, for whatever reason, this level's a really good place for botics outdoors, because there's so many places to just blast people into the stratosphere. Oh, by the way, we're outside now, if you haven't already checked. So, yeah, we can't get past this bridge. I'll show you. Can we actually even get... Okay, we can, yeah. So, anyway, onward to the next section. Yeah, this is the next major part, is this after helping Kirihei. We don't hear anything from Kirihei now.
Don't shoot! Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
Huh. Another. So we got Krogan around here, and we also got Asari and Solarians. Man, where's the Turian captives or whatever? Calm down. Who are you? I don't believe you.
Everyone in this place is trying to kill me.
Do I look like a soldier? I'm a neurospecialist, and this job isn't worth dying over. Or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
Yeah, well, that sucks for you for working. Well, actually, you don't even look like you're indoctrinated. Wait a minute. But, well, maybe you're right. Anyway, why should I trust you? What are you talking about?
I thought this was a breeding facility.
Not this level. We're studying Sovereign's effect on organic minds. At least that's what I assumed. Saren kept us in the dark as much as possible.
You helped him and you didn't even know why?
I didn't have the option of negotiating. This position is a little more permanent than I had expected. But I can help you. This elevator behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in. See? Full access. all of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
Well, I don't know. You looked like you were pretty complicit until it actually became trouble for you. Kind of like how certain people's like, I don't know what's the word. They just do it, even cover their job or whatever, but then they get too far in their head, over their heads, and I'm like, well, you still were complicit in it. So, tell me about your research. Before that, he goes, "You're free. Get out of here. You deserve to die."
What were you studying here?
It's that ship, Sovereign. It emits some kind of signal. Undetectable, but it's there. I've seen the effects. Saren uses it to influence his followers, to control them. It's called indoctrination. Direct exposure to the signal turns you into a mindless slave, like the Solarian test subjects. But there's collateral damage, too.
Man, what type of technology can do that? That's crazy, though. Like, where'd Saren find such a thing, such as that? Collateral damage?
What do you mean by collateral damage?
Sovereign's signal is too strong. Spend too much time near the ship and you feel it, like a tingle at the back of the skull. It's like a whisper you can't quite hear. You're compelled to do things, but you don't know why. You just obey. Eventually, you just stop thinking for yourself. It happens to everyone at the facility. My first test subject was the man I replaced. Now I just want to get out of here before it happens to me.
Yeah, you shouldn't, now, when you knew that was happening, you should have just left. Indoctrination. Now I know how the Durgar think.
Why is Saren researching this? Isn't he the one controlling it?
The signal comes from the ship. It makes us obey Saren, but I don't think he controls it. Not exactly. I think he's scared it might be affecting him. Indoctrination is subtle. By the time the effects become noticeable, it's usually too late.
So kind of like you think it's at first you don't really notice it, and then you find that maybe it's a good idea to keep working for Sovereign, and then when you were like at first hated him or something, you're like, wait, what? Saren's scared, huh? Well, he knew what he was getting into, right? Sounds like he was complicit too. So Sovereign signal?
Tell me more about this signal.
Signal's not exactly the right word. There's some kind of energy field emanating from the ship. It changes thought patterns. Over time, days, maybe a week, it weakens your will. You become easier to manipulate and control, but it's a degenerative condition. There's a balance between control and usefulness. The less freedom a subject maintains, the less capable it becomes.
Almost kind of like reminds me of like drug users or something like that, or I think in some countries I've heard like to make slaves complicit to them, they'll basically give them drugs to basically make them like give them less freedom and that they want to escape or whatever, or think that their lifestyle as is, like, I think that's more for like sexual slaves and stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty. I don't know if I would tell you all to go research that, because that's a pretty fucked up world, really. You know, but the only reason I know is because, you know, you're on the internet. Sometimes you start clicking and you can't, or don't know why. You're free to get out of here. Yeah, you shouldn't leave. You did some bad things.
You conducted brutal experiments on helpless test subjects. You helped Saren. You don't get to live.
I just did what I was told. I didn't have a choice. I'm sorry.
Yeah, too late. You had a choice.
Sorry doesn't help your victims.
No! No!
No one has anything to say about that. If you can actually let her live. If she lives, she does make a reappearance in the second game. I don't know if she... I'm trying to remember. I don't think she makes an appearance in the third game either. But yeah, you can kill her off here. So, oh yeah, I forgot to read some of this little extra dialogue. I think... Yeah, we don't get the completion of that till we actually finish Vauldemare, I think, or right before we finish Vauldemare, we finally get the reward or the completion of this task. But anyway, and then on Vauldemare, oh right, we haven't got to the. I was trying to remember if we actually get any extra thing for that. So yeah, too bad none of my colleagues actually talk about like why'd you kill her, dude, or something like that. But I don't know, maybe they just assume. Well, one, they're under my command. Two, maybe they just feel like it makes sense. So, you have any new dialogue?
The Solarians are counting on us, Shepard.
Didn't know if we were in a new enough area or not. And more weapons to break down later. But yeah, she makes, as far as I know, her appearance is very brief. Although, it's kind of ironic, like how you run into her again in the second game. Well, I don't know if I say ironic, but it's almost a similar situation. Okay, wait. Summon the elevator. Summon. I summon you, elevator. Summon. Man, if Rydia had the elevator summoned, I'd be a very bad summoner. Alright, where are we?
Shepard, look over here. It's another beacon, like the one on Eden Prime.
Oh yeah, what? They have a beacon here? Wow.
Saren needs to
Okay, wait, it's just the same, huh? Alright, folks, when we check this out, get ready to get your mind blown with some new revelations. Let's do it! Well, that was weird. We saw like Sovereign and the ship and everything like that. I passed out. Nah, it was not really much else other than the. Although the ship looks kind of alive.
I get the feeling something bad is about to happen. You are not Saren.
What is that? Some kind of VI interface?
Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable of understanding.
I don't think this is a VI.
There is a realm of existence so far beyond your own, you cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension. I am sovereign.
Wait, the ship is alive? Yep, that's the big revelation, folks, is that the ship is not some weird bit of ancient technology. Well, I mean, it is, but it's not like some just man-made machine or something like that that does whatever Saren's doing to it. It's a living, breathing creature named the Sovereign. Now I'm kind of mixed on the. I don't want to go too much detail. We'll learn more about it, but I'm kind of mixed on of learning that the ship was actually alive and we could talk to it, or it should have been left as like a. Not unintelligible, but unintelligible to us, that we know it's alive, but we can never understand it. Because if we never understood it, I think that would have kept with the more Cthulhian influence that this was based off. Because I'm strongly, I mean, I haven't read this and anything, but I almost strongly believe that the Reapers and these ships were based off Cthulhian mythos. Because they look like giant squids, which is what, you know, Cthulhu face and all that other stuff. And that's more of this big... the idea between Cthulhu and why it's scary is that it's basically these giant, powerful space gods, you know, that drive people to madness, but they don't realize that you as a human are there, that you're so insignificant to them, like an ant, that no matter what you do, it doesn't affect them or they don't care. And if you do enough damage for them to notice you, you suffer for it. You can't win. Like Cthulhu is kind of like a depressing... You know, the idea behind the Call of Cthulhu mythos and everything is it's super depressing, and humanity really couldn't win when you really think about it, but somehow we survive, or at least some people survive, others go insane or whatever. But I don't know, let's talk to this crazy ship. So, the ship, you're alive? Impossible! Impossible!
Sovereign isn't just some Reaper ship Saren found. It's an actual Reaper.
Reaper. A label created by the Protheans to give voice to their destruction. In the end, what they chose to call us is irrelevant. We simply are.
The Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago. You couldn't have been there. It's impossible.
Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation. An accident. Your lives are measured in years and decades. You wither and die. We are eternal, the pinnacle of evolution and existence. Before us, you are nothing. Your extinction is inevitable. We are the end of everything.
The Alpha and the Omega? No. But yeah, like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I like how the characters in the background have the same swing animation. See, this is supposed to be a serious moment. I actually kind of, when I first played this game, I kind of guessed that the ship was alive, because kind of like in spoilers for Old Republic, you find out that or Star Wars: The Old Republic, spoilers for that game, you find out you're Revan, but there's so many clues that the game tells you over the course of the game that's not really that much of a twist, especially if you understand basic storytelling structure. It's the same here. I had a pretty good idea that if the ship wasn't alive, then the technology was alive, or it was from some ancient civilization that was related to the Reapers or whatever. But I think it's still, I mean, it's still cool and everything like that. And I like the voice modulator that they use for Sovereign. It's very deep and almost supposed to be primal about what the Sovereign is, based on this race of creatures. I was able to wipe out all life in the galaxy 50,000 years ago. So it seems like they're back and ready to do it again. I don't stand alone. I'll stop you. You don't scare me. You're just a image on a screen.
Whatever your plan is, it's going to fail. I'll make sure of that.
Confidence born of ignorance. The cycle cannot be broken.
Cycle? What cycle?
The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance, and at the apex of their glory, they are extinguished. The Protheans were not the first. They did not create the Citadel. They did not forge the mass relays. They merely found them. The legacy of my kind.
Yeah, basically, yeah, they've been doing this for so long, and Protheans were the first civilization to die and not the last, unless we have anything to do about it. So yeah, they created they created the Citadel and Master Relay. So basically, all our technology is based off their technology that they wanted us to follow. What is that not insane? Although I think this is based on either this concept has been done before, the whole ancient like civilization or group wiping out civilization every cycle or so. I'm trying to remember what old sci-fi story. I think Star Trek had a short story based around that. I just don't recall at the top of my head, but I know this isn't purely original. I mean, the game is still good and everything like that. It's just, obviously, you take ideas from other stories or resources and make them your own. And I think it was just done well enough to where, you know, it doesn't turn me off knowing that this idea has been done before, because most common people wouldn't have read this story before. So I don't understand. You built them. You're a liar.
Why would you construct the mass relays, then leave them for someone else to find?
Your civilization is based on the technology of the mass relays. Our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire. We impose order on the chaos of organic evolution. You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it.
They're harvesting us, letting us advance to the level they need, then wiping us out.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. Why are you doing this? Who created you? Are there more of you? I will stop you. I'm Commander Shepard. But yeah, is that not nefarious? Like because we based off their technology that you know, they could easily, you know, manipulate us or take advantage of the fact that we use their technology, that they probably know all its weaknesses too, so that they could stop us when they actually wanted to. So are there more of you?
Where are the rest of the Reapers? Are you the last of your kind?
We are Legion. The time of our return is coming. Our numbers will darken the sky of every world. You cannot escape your doom.
I don't know about that, but who created you anyway? Yeah, someone had to have created you.
Where did you come from? Who built you?
We have no beginning. We have no end. We are infinite. Millions of years after your civilization has been eradicated and forgotten, we will endure.
You know, for millions of years of evolution, you still haven't you still haven't evolved past monologuing, apparently. Why are you doing this?
What do you want from us? Slaves? Resources?
My kind transcends your very understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
True, most humans don't know they exist, but they can't do, you know, when they take psychedelic drugs and everything like that. But anyway, I'm Commander Shepard. I will stop you.
You're not even alive. Not really. You're just a machine. And machines can be broken.
Your words are as empty as your future. I am the vanguard of your destruction. This exchange is over.
Commander, we got trouble.
If he's the vanguard of our destruction, shouldn't he be called Vanguard? But anyway, what's wrong? Let's hear it. Great, more problems.
Lay it on me, Joker. I love bad news.
That ship's Sovereign? It's moving. I don't know what you did down there, but that thing just pulled a turn that would shear any of our ships in half. It's coming your way, and it's coming hard. You need to wrap things up in there fast.
There's nothing we can do here. Idea, Shepard?
Yeah, well, they're done here. We've got what we need. Let's set that nuke before Sovereign gets here.
We'll head for the breeding facility. Time to blow this place to hell.
Right, Commander. I'll meet you there. Joke around.
Yeah, we really don't have the resources to fight Sovereign, what it is, because apparently it's just as strong as any of our battleships and everything like that. So, yeah, danger, danger. Okay, I don't know if they had anything extra to say. It's kind of weird how Rex has, like, nothing to say about Sovereign. Like, it's all Tali. I don't know, I guess certain characters are given priority. Maybe Rex really has nothing to add to the situation. But yeah, we do not have the firepower to deal with Sovereign, so we gotta set this nuke and get out of here. You know, at least faster. At least I assume the ship isn't faster than light. So, but yeah, we gotta get out of here. So, we gotta get out of here. Oh, the Geth have appeared. Ouch. I don't know why I keep letting myself get hit by those rockets. They're easy to avoid, but.
Geth are turning from your position, Gieto. Looks like Shadow kicked a sensitive spot. Alenko, head them off. Hold them.
If Kirihei is dead, Kaiden or Ashley will be talking about what's going on next. I might, yeah. Now the bridge finally drops. Is that a Krogan? It's a Krogan. Now, do you know what it is to fly? I don't think you do.
I've lost shields.
Oh man, that's just lovely. Okay, technically I'm supposed to be hiding behind cover and running to the next cover and fight these guys, because this is one of those dangerous things where you could possibly get killed. Well, actually, there's no snipers here, but it's definitely dangerous, nonetheless. But even though I kind of had an idea that Sovereign was actually a living ship, the revelation of finding out about it is still cool. It's kind of like, oh right, I don't have my let me get warped, since I don't have a Inferno ammo on. Oh, actually, I thought I did on this weapon. Let me. Oh no, I had the tungsten rounds on this one. Oh no, it was a. Never mind. What was I gonna say? It's still like kind of like I said with the spoiler with that one game. Finding out about it was still cool, even though you knew it was gonna happen. Just the scene, the conversation, the music, and everything like that. When Sovereign says, I'm living. We are the Reapers. You know, you're like, oh god, that thing's huge. Scary. But well, not. But yeah, if we don't want an army of them running about, yeah, more. Yeah, this place gives you. Whoops. Oh yeah, I should be. I don't know why I haven't been breaking these down. I said last episode that that's what I was gonna do, and yet I've been forgetting to do that. So, because I don't need these items anymore. I just want the experience. Yeah, see this whole open area, great for biotics, but yeah, we're at the final stretch. Oh, damn. Yeah, this is another part that could be really dangerous. I was actually gonna try to fling the. Oh, I need to run. Yeah, I was being kind of dumb there. I forgot that there was a sniper in the or not a sniper, the stalker or whatever. Oh well, that's what I get for not paying attention. Oh wait, nope. I want to lift you. Yeah, this is a great place to lift and throw characters. Ah, sorry, your Carnage. Carnage didn't go off. But yeah, these guys are heinous. Yeah, the ghosts or whatever. Yeah, I definitely shouldn't have let myself. Oh, Tali hacked him. I was wondering when you were gonna hack someone. Oh, but he fell off and he insta died. Yeah, this area is great if you like trying to insta kill creatures. Yeah, you already used your I do have warps. That still works. Oh, yeah, he died already. Okay. Yeah, I got a couple of rocket rounds around here. Could be a bit dangerous. Yeah, if I was playing Insanity mode, I probably wouldn't be as aggressive as I am now. Because I would, because I would know like how dangerous it is. So yeah, more weapons too. Gel. But yeah, we're in the final stretch of this area here pretty soon. We've got. I should be able to do it in this episode. I might have to make it a bit of a longer episode because I technically wanted to finish the episode today, but I did dick around a little bit. So, oh well. Anyway, let's deactivate the turret. Now we can finally. Now the journal's finally been updated. Yeah, let's see. The Normandy would drop off the bomb as soon as the other AA gun is destroyed. Find it and destroy it. You destroy the. Okay, that doesn't change yet. More Geth in the elevator? Yeah, we can just don't need those. Alright, come on. There we go. Yeah, just
good work on the gun, Shadow Team. Now it's our turn.
Alright, there we go. But yeah, we should be able to finish the episode within the hour, but I guess we'll see what happens. This last little section isn't that long. It seems long, but it's not really. Yeah, Vauldemare is probably one of my favorite missions, just because of all the revelations that occur over the course of the game. That's why they require you to go at third instead of earlier.
That's it. We need to clear the Geth and set those charges.
All right, clear them out. We're coming. Whoa. Yeah, this is another dangerous spot because of the stalkers there. But yeah, if you have Tali with you, then you're in pretty good hands because you can keep hacking the Geth. Well, unless there's no other enemy there, and then. Okay, let's finish it off. Yeah, just because usually that's how it is in a lot of games when you get that big revelation moment or a lot of big scenes. Like this planet has a lot of scenes that happen to it back to back. We've got
set. Everyone bunker down. Bunker down.
We've got the Rex possibly betraying you. We've got the learning of Sovereign that's actually a living creature, and then we've got one more thing that occurs, which will happen here in a moment. This is probably the biggest kick for those who are unaware of this part of the game. Although I kind of already spoiled it, but in the last episode.
Right. Nice work. That's one less thing to worry about. Commander, I'm bringing us in. I'll get as close to the site as I can.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk during that. I think you can see the ship in the background. Or at least I thought I saw the Normandy like touch down, or maybe it's coming or something like that. But yeah, look at all this weird water. Oh, is it coming out? There it is. Ha. Sorry, I didn't want to completely avoid that. All right, let's drop this thing and go home.
Bomb is in position. We're all set here.
Commander, do you read me?
Now, if you chose Ashley to go with Alenko, it's Kaiden's here instead. So just kind of switch it if you're looking at if you choose one or the other. I read you. Where are you? Get your ass over here. Get your ass to Mars.
The nuke is almost ready, Lieutenant. Get to the rendezvous point.
Negative, Commander. The Geth have us pinned down on the AA tower. We've taken heavy casualties. We'll never make the rendezvous point in time.
Oh no, we can't have that happen. Normandy picked them up, send reinforcements. No one gets left behind. I'm Shepard. No one dies on my watch.
Hold tight. We're coming to get you.
Negative. Just make sure that nuke is set. We'll hold them as long as we can.
It's okay, Commander. I need a couple of minutes to finish arming the nuke. Go get them and meet me back here.
Thanks, Ashley. I knew I can count on you. You're my bae. Good idea. Let's go. Guard that bomb.
You keep that nuke safe.
All right, and yeah, you get one more chance to change out your companions, and in this case, Ashley and Kaiden are unavailable no matter who you choose, vice versa. So you can only choose the other allies. I think this is why the game automatically gives you Rex at this point. Or sorry, if you don't have enough companions, this is why the game gives you Rex, because if you don't have Liara or Garrus and you kill Rex, you only have Tali. So that means you're down one person, so that's why the game gives it to you. But it's still silly, like how that works, you know. But anyway, we're gonna stick with Rex and Tali for the final push to save Kaiden. Can we do it? Let's find out. Yeah, you thought I was gonna cliffhang you there, but no, I want to finish. Oh yeah, we've seen this model for the bomb before, in some of the used assets. I think the Falling Asteroid one had been used for a couple of spots. But anyway, let's go save Kaiden before the nuke goes off. We should be able to do it. We're Shepard. No one's gonna die on our watch. Anyway, actually, let's go. Oh, is it? Hold on. Oops. I knew I was close. I don't know why I went up there instead. Silly me. Yeah, we can do it. Kaiden was there from the beginning. It would be unfair of us to leave him behind. And yeah, even if you're renegade, it makes sense to like still save your, one of your associates. You're still a commander, you know. Okay. Yeah, let's hack you, the ghost, because you're the most useful target to. Oh, did you even hack it? All right, let's warp you. Oh yeah, I guess I should swap back to assault rifle since we're not in that close quarters combat. Or at least pistol with Tali, Rex with that. And then I need to make you fly, so I gotta fly. Whee! Oh, that didn't last very long. Yeah, I should have had my oh, what's the word? I should have swapped in my Inferno armor or ammo, because yeah, this section's a little annoying if you don't have either toxic or Inferno, because yeah, he keeps regenerating. So, but I didn't want to mess with swapping out my tungsten ammo. So, oh well, that's what happens when you're lazy. It just makes you take longer. So. All right, we're counting Kaiden. I know. Ashley said she's only gonna take a few minutes, and we're taking longer than that. But shh, it's fine. Uh-oh. More. All right, we're almost there, Kaiden. Hold on for. Actually, is there a gather around here somewhere? Because it activated. It's probably down there somewhere like that. Oh, do you guys have anything to say here? Or are you in combat mode? Okay, you're in combat mode, sorry.
Damn. Guess they're sending in reinforcements.
Chief, we just spotted a troop ship inbound to your location.
It's already here, and is bleeding Geth all over the bomb site.
Oh god, now both sides are being attacked and we don't have enough people. I'm coming back. How big is Ashley? Can you handle it?
Can you hold them off?
There's too many! I don't think we can hold them! I'm activating the nuke!
What? No, don't do it, Bae! You'll die. Just hold on. What? Damn it!
What the hell are you doing, Williams?
Making sure this bomb goes off, no matter what. It's done, Commander. Go get the lieutenant and get the hell out of here!
Belay that. We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Williams.
And here it is, folks. The biggest choice in the whole game. Do we save Kaiden or do we save Ashley? And if you haven't already figured it out, we cannot save both characters. This is clearly a situation where if you choose one, the other one dies. That's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no saving them. There's no code. There's no oh, if you 100% everything, you can save them. It's one person dies and one survives. So, well, obviously if you're romancing Ashley and you let her die, that kills the romance, literally. So if you want to finish the romance with Ashley, you obviously don't want to kill her Same if you're playing as FemShep and you're going after Kaiden, or if you just choose Liara, then it doesn't really matter. And obviously, one character dies and the other one survives till Mass Effect 3. But either way, they both have their own stories after that part. It's almost assumed that Ashley's the one survives, because I swear Kaiden's role in the story in 2 and 3 isn't as big as Ashley's. At least I think it isn't. At least that's how I felt about it. Obviously, their stories get very similar, because at that point, it's too crazy, like, to code all these different variations and stuff like that. But yeah, it's almost assumed Ashley is the one who survives, because since male Shep is the considered the canon Shepard for the most part, you know, most people tend to survive, save Ashley, or if you're FemShep. So, but yeah, sorry, Kaiden, gotta save my lady, lady.
Williams, radio Joker and tell him to meet us at the bomb site.
Yes, Commander,
It's the right choice, and you know it, Ash.
I'm sorry, just hold on. Of course it was.
Fight hard, Lieutenant. Die proud.
Aye, aye, Commander.
It's Renegade because of how we reacted to it. Obviously, if we chose the other way, then, you know. But yeah, if you choose not to go over Kaiden, the direction we go to save him gets closed off, because obviously we choose the other way. See, it's not even... If we chose the other way, it would have been green. We could have gone that way. And yeah, that's it. So, you know, we chose to save Ashley over Kaiden. Yeah, unfortunately, most people tend to choose to save. From what I remember, when it got to like polls and stuff like that, I think most people did choose to save Ashley. So I do feel bad for Kaiden as a character, because most people saved her over him. Unless you're playing FemShep, but I think even then, I think a lot of people who were playing FemSheps romance Liara, so they chose to sacrifice Kaiden. So I've done obviously both rounds of playthroughs and stuff like that. So. And obviously, if you chose to have Ashley go with Elenko, she would be where we were about to go, and Kaiden would be the one setting off the nuke. So it's just how do you tell your companions to die? Pick your poison, you know, in this case. So I'm coming, Ashley. I'm gonna save you. Take this, you Geth bastards. Oh yeah, this place is gonna be dangerous because there's a couple of snipers. But and yeah, most of the oh, we got a Geth Prime here. Yeah. We didn't even use tech abilities anyway, so whatever. Actually, have I gone over Geth Primes before? I mean, they're basically more powerful like Juggernauts. But yeah, technically what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to hide in the corners while fighting them, but I'm being kind of stupid and being out in the open.
Commander, you need to set the nuke and get out. We can't hold! Left flank! Suppressing fire! Suppressing...
I applaud you, Shepard. My Geth were utterly convinced the Solarians were the real threat. An impressive diversion. Of course, it was all for nothing. I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
Man, we finally get our kind of like evil villain dialogue after all this time. I almost thought about ending the episode where you choose between Ashley and Kaiden. I probably should have, but whatever. And of course, Saren is a biotic as well. Why not? So make me understand you work for a Reaper. You don't fool me.
This isn't complicated. You'll do anything to get power, even joining with the Reapers.
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of. They cannot be stopped. Do not mire yourself in pointless revolt. Do not sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight, and they were utterly destroyed. Trillions dead. But what if they had bowed before the invaders? Would the Protheans still exist? Is submission not preferable to extinction?
Do we really have enough time to do this? Shouldn't we be setting off the nuke or whatever? I mean, and Kyan's probably already dead at this point. It is kind of silly that we all of a sudden just stop shooting at him and let him talk. I know it's an RPG and all this other stuff, but it just seems weird that we just stopped shooting at him when clearly we could get past his barriers if we kept blasting him. But anyway, it's not that simple. You're fooling yourself. I won't be a slave.
I'd rather die than live under the rule of those machines.
Now you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic. We will fight even when we know we cannot win. But if we work with the Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives could be spared. Once I understood this, I joined Sovereign, though I was aware of the dangers. I had hoped this facility could protect me.
So everything you did, all the pain and suffering you caused, you did because you wanted to save the races against the Reapers? I don't know. I think it's a bit too late for that, and I bet they've already seeped their indoctrination into you. There's no way you could have avoided it, even with helping them. I bet they're still manipulating you. Yeah, exactly. You're a puppet. But it's not working, is it?
You're afraid Sovereign is influencing you. You're afraid he's controlling your thoughts.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace. Sovereign needs me to find the conduit. My mind is still my own, for now. But the transformation from ally to servant can be subtle. I will not let it happen to me.
Subtle? Look at your face. You got metal plating on your face. Yeah, I don't know if they ever point that out or at all, but yeah, I don't, because Saren, you're not supposed to have metal like coming off of your body like that. So, yeah, it's already happened. You betrayed the council. You're a coward. Let's ask him more questions in a precarious situation like this.
Why are the Geth following Sovereign?
They believe Sovereign to be some kind of god, the pinnacle of their own evolution. But the reaction of their deity is most telling. It is insulted. Sovereign does not desire the pitiful devotions the Geth hurl at it. They are just tools, and no amount of belief on their part will change that. But as tools, they are useful. They will survive the coming invasion. If organic life is to survive, we must also prove we are useful. We must work with the Reapers.
That's not going to work out well. We know what those type. The fact that they've done this cycle so many times, I don't think they care. The conduit?
Tell me why Sovereign needs the conduit. Tell me what it is. Maybe we can find a way to stop them.
The conduit is the key to your destruction and my salvation. Sovereign needs my help to find it. That is the only reason I have not been indoctrinated.
I guess lucky for you. Yeah, you are indoctrinated. You're a coward.
I'm not like you. I'd rather die fighting than live as a slave.
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive. I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers, between organics and machines. And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization to complete annihilation. And for that, you must die.
Alright, it's boss time against Saren himself. After all this time, we finally get to fight the boss, which is weird how you can fight him. You can either find him like really late in the game, or you can find him about halfway if you do the 2 planets and this one first before Theron. Crap, I forgot to actually pull up Saren's stats. Let me see if I can pull up his abilities and stuff like that really quick. Yeah, you think it'd be the end of the game where we fight Saren, but no, we find him a little earlier. Okay, Saren on his, yeah, and Saren's on his, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, he's on his little hovercraft, like some villain or whatever. Okay, so he's Turian, he's organic, and synthetic. I wonder why. You can already tell. I mean, it's pretty obvious. He has a Geth, pulse rifle, but that weapon sucks compared to mine. No, it's actually, I mean, I think it's not the second best, like, assault rifle. It's pretty close though. It's up there. Anyway, Saren can use throw, warp, carnage, sabotage, damping, and shield boost. He has high health and high shields. Yeah, he's kind of got a bit of everything. He is immune to biotics, unfortunately, so I'm kind of worthless against him, at least when it comes to throw, which it makes sense that he's immune to throw and lift, because wouldn't it be funny if you could just throw him and finish the fight? But you can stasis him and you can warp him, and since if you have Warp Master, you can get more damage and his damage reduction will be low. Or if you're a Stasis Master, you can stasis him and just blast him and get some extra damage in. Sabotage is really good. It'll quiet his weapons for a while. Damping prevents his abilities, obviously, so having Tali is a really good for both those. He uses biotics a lot, from what I remember. And then one of his tactics is to hover over the fuel tanks, so we can actually get some damage. Yeah, there you go. Haha. Yeah, I need to get closer because of just how far. Okay, so we need to. Oh yeah, looks like you already used sabotage on him already. So let's get an overload on him. Yeah, Rex actually isn't that great in this fight. Mainly, well, I mean, you can use warp, but he's not as good when it comes to like his Actually, let's show off and see if I can hit him with it. Yeah. Well, I did hit him with it, but it didn't last very long. I know you can stasis him, but yeah. See, I'm already doing a pretty decent amount. Oh, I didn't stasis him. I tried to throw at him. Never mind. Whoops. Okay. Oh, we did it. We beat him. Oh, did you see it said stasis on him? So it did work. So, anyway.
Everybody, hang on!
I can't believe Caden didn't make it. How could we just leave him down there?
Now, the only problem with doing the method I did, where I had Kaiden go with Kirihei and then not choose to save him, is there's not an extra cutscene with him. If you choose to, because he's not defending anything, he's just with the team and they die. If you choose to have him, if you choose to like send Ashley and then abandon Kaiden to go save Ashley, there's actually a cutscene where he sets off, like shoots everyone and then sets off the nuke and explodes. So I'll try to show that, maybe not at the end of this episode, maybe in the next episode or something like that. But yeah, he's dead. Kaiden's gone. There's no coming back, and yeah, I mean, it sucks that you didn't even get a cutscene if you choose to have him with Kirihei and the team or whatever. But he was a good soldier. It was you or him. The mission can't fail.
We had to leave him behind. Saren has to be stopped at any cost.
It should have been me, Commander. You know that.
Don't question me. It was my decision. I'd never leave you, Bay.
I'm sorry, Ash. I'd never leave you behind. I couldn't. You know that.
I know, and I'm grateful. But Caden died because of me. Because of us.
Don't blame yourself. We have to go on. We will avenge him. Don't sacrifice yourself. I need you to myself.
Ash, how far are you going to drive yourself? Are you trying to be a martyr? To redeem your grandfather's honor?
That's not fair.
Yeah, it's a kind of a dick move, but we are trying to prevent her from having survivor's guilt. Bull, but it's true. I don't want to lose you.
What the public and the military did to him was unfair. But I don't want to lose you because of it.
Aye, Shepard.
Commander, excuse me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime. It may have filled in the missing pieces of your vision. I might be able to help you put all those pieces together.
Again, lady? My mind's already been messed up multiple times. I don't need more. Do it, I'm willing to try. Forget about it.
Nobody's messing with my head anymore. I'm sick of dealing with these visions.
I understand your reluctance, Commander. But the visions are already there. I only want to help you make sense of them. It may be the only way to stop Saren.
Wait, why are we doing this again? This is twice, and it's the same set of dialogue options. Alright, fine.
Looks like I don't have a choice.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. Incredible. I never thought the images would be so intense. I need a moment to collect myself.
You know, lady, one of my squad mates had just died. This is important. What do you see? So hurry up.
We don't have a moment. Snap out of it. Tell me what you saw.
It's a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers, but the warning came too late.
A warning label, and we didn't because the power was out or something like that? Damn it. That's it. Anything else?
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos! That is why Saren needed to find the Mu relay. It is the only way to get to Ilos.
Ilos, the final critical planet of the game. Let's go. We have to hurry. Time's short. You never mentioned this, you...
How come you never told us about Ilos before?
The Mu relay links to dozens of systems and hundreds of worlds. How was I to know Ilos was the one we wanted? Without the cipher, the images in your visions were never clear. Only now do I recognize them as landmarks from Ilos.
Well, time's a factor, Lois.
We need to get to Ilos.
Forget it. The Mu relay's inside the Terminus systems. Alliance ships are not welcome there. Neither are Spectres.
Oh, great. Well, who do we care what Terminus and Batarians think? We'll be careful we don't have no choice. That won't stop me.
The conduit's on Ilos, and that's where Saren is heading. I'll be waiting for him when he gets there.
Saren will have his entire fleet orbiting Ilos. You will never make it down to the surface without reinforcements. You must alert the Council. We need a fleet to... I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Well, this is the same as before, though. I don't know why they're adding so many certain like dialogues and repeating them again, but it didn't tire me out because I'm awesome.
Are you sure it was the joining? I feel fine.
Your role in our communion is passive. I am the one who must submerge myself in your mind, drown myself in your thoughts. It is more difficult than it looks. The human subconscious instinctively resists the joining, Commander. A strong personality like yours makes it even harder. I just need some time to recover.
Ashley, Liara, I'm right here. You're not looking at me. You're looking at the camera behind me. Yeah, just another... Oh, well.
We're done here. Dismissed.
Commander, there's a convoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
What? But we're right there. Let's just go to Ilos. Why do we have to go back to the Citadel? Do it. I'll tell them. Why bother?
They're not going to believe any of this. Not without proof. We'd just be wasting our time.
Aye, aye, Commander. Sovereign will be sitting on Citadel's roof before those bastards will listen to us.
Yeah, we don't have the... I mean, we could have talked to them, but, you know. So that's it, folks. So let's look at the assignment here. So, completed. Kirihei's team rescued. The Solarians paid a terrible price during the assault, but you were able to rescue Captain Kirihei and a few of his men before leaving Vauldemare. Yet somehow we didn't save Kaiden. Oh, yeah, because he was in with one of his teams. But still. And now we've had to let the race against time. Sovereign has adjusted. You've discovered that the real enemy is not Saren, but a Reaper called Sovereign, a sapient warship of tremendous power. Sovereign is using Saren as a tool to find the conduit, the key to unleashing a new Reaper invasion on the galaxy. Well, that's it, folks. We've finished Vauldemare. We found all this information, but we've lost a good soldier today in Kaiden. Even though people consider him one of the weaker members of the whole group, he was the mind and the, well, I wouldn't say intellectual, but he was smart, but he always tried to think things through. While Ash was like more the heart, and we have lost a piece of ourselves today. Live on, good soldier. Live on where you believe you live on. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.